Welcome to Catherine the Paint. Today we are making another flower bowl, but we're totally experimenting with a whole bunch of different colors. I've got a color palette from the Artist Haven Facebook group. They post a color palette to use once a week, so you guys really should check her out. She has a YouTube channel also that called the Artist Haven. So they have a lot of fun things going on. Artapalooza, all kinds of lives. It's endless snorts over there. So the color palette was, let's see, a bright yellow, bright orange, a bright dark red, a deep charcoal color, and and a goldish color. So I'm just kind of, most of them do acrylic pours, I guess, but I'm doing resin. So it's all an experiment. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm using this Autumn Harvest. Has a gold with pinky tint to it, and their color kind of was a gold pinky color. So, and this is the Sakura Silver Gray. And then the others are the Pinata alcohol inks. So I am using Sun Bright Yellow, Tangerine, and then for the red I mixed the Sangria and the Santa Fe red. So for the piping center flower petal things, I am using the Castin Craft and the Sun Bright Yellow. This bottle is getting really gnarly, but there's still plenty in it, so whatever works. All right, so I put a little bit of the glitter in a cup and just put a tiny bit of resin in there with it. And I've been making my centers in these things too big. They've gotten out of hand, so I'm gonna try to make it smaller this time. All right, so I've already put a little bit of resin in here, but it's not much. So I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. This is an experiment on so many different levels. So I'm going to take the silver gray, and I'm going to outline the bowl around the petals. Maybe. I just want to go along the petals. Doesn't have to be perfect. Got a little thin there, so I'm going to go back over part of it. All right, I think we're pretty good. Don't want too much of this. Apparently I do. My hand's doing its own thing. Okay, stopping. Okay, now I am going to pour the colors from the center and let them flow out. So I'm just going to start with the red. I'm going to pour it all right in the center because it's the darkest color of these. There you go. All right, now I'm going in with my orange right in the middle and just letting it displace and push the red out. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the yellow. I made a little bit less yellow. So I made the most of the red and then a little bit less orange and then quite a bit less yellow. So that's just going to go in the middle. All right, now I am going to want to use my heat gun, pop some of those bubbles. Now I'm going to push the color out just a little bit, kind of to the edge maybe. Okay. Went over a little bit. Okay. So now I am going to put this glitter in the center. Alright, so I've already filled up my baggie. If you guys watch me do these flowers, you've seen this before. If you have not, I've got full tutorials. I will put it in the description below. I've done several different colors of these. So once you put it in the piping bag and twist it and get all the air out, you're ready to cut it. And you do not want to do it over the flower because you might have a little piece of plastic in your flower. So you don't want it too big, but you don't want it too small. I think I got it too small. Let's see. Then test it. Yeah, it's too small. Yeah, and when you're done with this, make sure you clean off your scissors because they have resin on them now. So, okay, let's see if this is... Ooh, it's going pretty fast. All right, we're going to be quick. Just draw in the petals however you want. Doesn't really matter. You can make different patterns. It really looks pretty when you do different stuff. I like to try to kind of fill up the space. Okay. All right, we are done with that. Now I need my dotting tool. Where is that? Here it is. All right. I like to use this. You can use the end of a skewer or the end of a paintbrush or whatever. This is what I use. Just like where this blob is, I'm gonna go in and kind of fix it a little. There's not many places that I don't already like. All right, so yeah, if there's a place that you don't like, just kind of straighten it up. Something I haven't done, and maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I think I will. I'm gonna run my tool through the center a few times. I usually keep it pretty straightforward, but I think I should play around with it more. I'm going to go this way. All right, pretty cool. So now I'm just going to add just a little bit more of this glitter. Don't want too much, just like a little bit on top. Okay. All right. Now we're going to take the heat gun and we are just going to go around. I usually go around twice, but we'll see. So I'm warming it up and then just moving it in towards the center. Warming it up on the outside, pushing it toward the center, going all the way around. That was once. And that's twice. I got my dotting tool and all that extra calling myself out. All right. Since I have a little of this silver left, I think I'm going to put some of the silver on there too. Just, I may regret that, but since this is an experiment, I want to do some experimenting. All right, and now we wait. So gonna not touch it, and in the morning it will be at the stage where it is not sticky anymore, but it's still really, really soft, and we will put it in the bowl so it'll be shaped like a bowl. So we'll be back. Okay, so it has been about 10 hours. It's not sticky, so you can run your hand over it, doesn't stick, but it's still really bendy. So that's the time you want it. So it depends on the temperature in your house, and also what type of resin you're using, so how long that will be. But it's been about 10 hours for me. So we are going to demold it, and then we are going to put it in the bowl. Wow, look at that. All right, so there's a couple of pieces where I dripped on the edge of the mold, so I'm just getting those off. Wow, that is so pretty. I am loving that. That is unusual. That I've never done one that looks like this. So cool. Look at those petals. Okay, so there was what was the top side. This is the part that was on the mold. So we are going to take two bowls. I have seamless bowls so they don't leave marks. And you're going to want to put it inside the bowl. So just, we're trying to get it in the middle the first time. If you don't get it in the middle the first time, just lift back up and try again. So, just gonna Alright, so it's pretty easy to bend, but it'll just straighten back up if you don't hold it down with something. Alright, push it down in there really good. So you'll have a nice bowl shape. All right, now I'm going to put this bowl on top of this one, push down, and then you're going to want to put something heavy on top of this. All right, so this is 32 ounces, so I'm just going to put that on top of that, and we're going to leave this for another 8 hours or so, and then it'll be really easy to pop it out and we'll be done. Be right back. All right, I am gonna try to demold this and hold the camera, so we just have to do one video. So instead of demolding it and then doing close-ups, see if we can do this. Pop out. Come on, pop out. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's move those bowls, and there it is. Oh my gosh, I love this one. I think this is my favorite bowl so far. I think it's because of all the colors. So fun, so fun. Look at those petals. There's the middle. Shimmers. Went a little wayward right there. That's okay. Doesn't bother me at all. All right. So here's the other side, just so you guys can see it. Loving it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Be inspired.